Hey, welcome back. Now, rub the sleep from your eyes and let's dig into day 3 of our Be the Exception challenge. Today, I'm going to give you an investment tip of a lifetime. It will be up to you to choose to execute the trade on this tip or not. This tip will pay you better than being an early investor in Google, Facebook, Apple, or even Berkshire Hathaway. The return on this investment is not capped by the market. It doesn't fluctuate with the economy. The value of this investment will grow endlessly. Every dollar you put in will multiply. There's no ceiling, and it will pay out annual dividends, monthly dividends, even daily if you choose. What's that investment? Nah, it's not Bitcoin, artificial intelligence, mining asteroids, or buying real estate on Mars. That investment that I'm talking about here, and insert the drum roll, is investing in you. I know I've said it before. I know you've heard it before. I know if you are here, then you are more likely to be someone who invests in themselves in their personal growth and development. But I am always shocked and frustrated, or as my mentor Jim Rohn would instruct me, don't be frustrated, be fascinated. So I'm endlessly fascinated at how few people actually do this. They want to be more successful. They actually seek the resources to do so. They even show up. But when it comes to stepping over the line, actually committing to an investment in themselves, they step back into the shadows. It's weird. Well, fascinating. We're talking about what it takes to be the exception, to become what others won't so that you can have what others don't, so you can experience what others never will, so you can contribute at a scale that others cannot. That requires you doing what others don't. And this is a big, big, big one. Investing in the growth and development of yourself. Now, I know that you're going to say, but I watch Darren Daily. I listen to podcasts. I read blogs. Hey, that's groovy and all, but that's not enough. Not even close. Doesn't even get you in the arena. The reason is you only really pay attention to what you pay for. It's just the way our brain works. It's a real phenomenon. I think 2 things happen in the brain to make this phenomenon a reality. Here's number 1. Just the very act of paying for something, particularly if that payment is sizable, not just a book. This very act is declarative to your brain, to yourself. You are declaring that you are worth it, that you are worth making an investment in. Sure, you invest in a couch, a TV set, a new pair of pants or shoes, but your personal growth and development, well, that's different. When you do, though, you cross the line with yourself. The second thing I believe happens is you now commit to getting something out of what you've invested in. To get a return, you are compelled to make it worth it. You pay greater attention. You are more likely to apply, follow up on, review, and improve that which you pull out of something, that which you invested in. So how much should you invest? How much is necessary to catapult you to be the exception? Well, I will just give you the answer that was given to me. When I am ever asked what was the greatest advice that I had ever been given personally, this is it. And it was given to me by my friend Brian Tracy back when I was 18 years old. And this is the greatest investment tip you will ever receive. This has given me returns far greater than any stock, real estate, or startup angel investment could possibly ever return. He said, from every dollar you earn, take 10% or 10 cents out and tithe it to help other people. You've heard of that before. It's an ancient philosophy. But then he added the best investment tip ever. He said, from that same dollar, take another 10% or 10 cents and tithe it to help yourself. Invest in your personal development. He promised that for every dollar that I invested into my personal development, I would see $30 added to my bottom line over time, which was a lie. Brian Tracy lied to me because I've seen way more than a 30 times return on the money that I've invested in my personal growth and development. Way more. In fact, the only way that I'm able to be in front of you here today is because of that investment. While I might have come from a dysfunctional upbringing, have no unique intelligence, talent, or ability, and have the formal education of 1 semester of college, I might be the most educated person you've ever sat in front of before. Because based on the education, training, and development that I have due to my 10 cents from every dollar I've invested in my personal and professional growth. The difference between who I am today, what I have created, and what I have contributed compared to what that would have been without this investment, well, that difference is, well, priceless. I have nothing to sell you here. besides a mindset, a philosophy, and a new investment perspective and strategy. If you want to become the exception and live an exceptional life and contribute exceptionally, then this is where it is. This is the formula. 10 cents. Take 10 cents out of every dollar that you earn and set it aside. That is your personal development investment fund. Can't afford 10%? I'd argue that if you can't afford it, then you probably should double it. But go ahead and start with 5%. 3% if you have to. Just commit to something and stick with it. Have it auto-transferred from your main account into your personal development investment fund. Whatever mechanism you have to set up to keep yourself on the straight and narrow, do it. If you're up for it, write hashtag 10to me in the comments below and set up your 10 cents carve-out plan and process today. And I'll see you right back here for day 4 of our Be the Exception Challenge tomorrow.